stay in the same place. It's just what you've always known. But today is the day that things start to change for you. That you choose the discomfort of the unknown and the unfamiliar. Life is short. I don't want you to wake up in 10 years and say, I wish that I would have been able to take my family on vacations. I wish that I would have been able to spend more time with my kids. I wish that I would have been able to go on more dates with my spouse. I wish I would have been able to pay off all this debt by now. I wish I would have been able to give more when people were in need. I wish I would have been able to have a greater impact. And so I want you to walk away today knowing that you were made for more. We were not designed to clock in, clock out, retire at 60, and then start living. You need to start living now. So I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to keep your eyes closed. Just forget about reality for a minute, and I want you to forget about what you think is possible or not possible. And I want you to allow yourself to start to dream. I want you to allow yourself to go to a place that maybe you have never been before. And I want you to think about, what would you run after if you knew that anything was possible? I want you to think about what goals and what dreams would you run after if you knew that you could do it. And I want you to know that your past does not define you. And that what other people have said about you does not define you. And your fears do not define you. And your doubt does not define you. You were made for a purpose, and you were made for so much more. And I want you to think about, what kind of person do you aspire to be? What kind of qualities do you want to possess that you don't right now? I want you to think about, if time or money weren't a factor, what kind of life would you live, and how would you spend your days? I want you to think about those goals and those dreams, and I want you to attach emotion to it. What is it going to feel like? I want you to let yourself go there. I want you to think about the ripple effect of when you go after your dreams. What are those things going to look like? How are your kids' lives going to be different? How is your family's lives going to be different? Because you decided to do something different. You decided to change things. I want you to think about, what is that going to feel like when you have those funds in your bank account and you can give like never before, or take a spontaneous trip. I want you to think about, what is it going to feel like when you can cross those items off on your dream board one by one. I want you to let yourself get to a space that you have never allowed yourself to go to before. And I want you to dream bigger than you've ever dreamed possible. And if you feel like it's being blocked and that you can't dream any bigger, I promise you can. Remove all the limitations that you've placed on yourself, and know that we serve a God who can do the impossible. You were made for a purpose. You were made for so much more. You are an overcomer, and chains will be broken because of you. You have an opportunity to leave a legacy and an inheritance for your children's children. And you are loved, and you are brave, and you are courageous, and you are made for more, and you are set free, and you can do anything that you put your mind to, because your dreams are possible. Okay, you can open your eyes.